Well, a can-do couple in Denton is the force behind a lively spot where you can get some of the best coffee around and some tasty eats to go with it. Let's check out Craft Bakery and Cafe in Denton on this week's edition of Foodie Friday.
Craft Bakery and Cafe in Denton is packed full of life. Between fun-loving staff, tasty eats, and an in-house coffee roasting operation, there's something for everyone.
If they like a bolder coffee, we have that. If they like a more fruit-forward or acidic coffee, we have that. And then we also have everything in between.
Coffee roaster and co-owner John Rutkowski showing the Foodie Friday team how it's done.
It'll start to have the beans will start to move, and then you want to apply the heat.
This is very easy drinking, and I can see it perfectly pairing with like any pastry, or, you know, sometimes I think a good cup of coffee is also the perfect component to a good sandwich.
Lucky for us, because we got to try both.
If we're gonna have a coffee shop and bakery, we have to have bagels, and they have to be good bagels.
That's where Bree Rutkowski comes in. While John handles the beans, Bree handles the bites, and skillfully so. Check out this towering sausage, baked egg, and cheddar cheese sandwiched on a homemade chili salt sourdough bagel.
We have some very clear strata of protein. We have the ovum age, and now we have the sausage age. Generations will study this later.
The sausage itself is really well seasoned. Again, you're getting a nice thick slice of it. That's a legit bagel. You know, the texture is there. It's got like the right chew to it. It's got the nice little crust on the outside. But also, I like that it's a sourdough bagel because it kind of gives you that hint of funkiness underneath everything.
Also on the menu, the John, which is a marriage of ideas from the married co-owners. It starts with Bree's focaccia, and then
It's John's super secret sauce.
add on pickled pepper spread, chopped romaine dressed with olive oil, balsamic, and salt and pepper. Throw in provolone cheese and the meats.
Ham, prosciutto, 2 kinds of salami, and olive loaf instead of mortadella.
Those peppers have a very nice, mild, like kind of vinegar action going on that really does bring it back to that fresh deli sandwich experience. And try the focaccia with the John sauce here. It's fluffy, and the crunch on that crust is fantastic. I definitely like that they used finishing salts on it to get those nice little pops of saltiness.
Even if you're full, you can't leave without trying one of Bree's pastries, like the cardamom knot.
It's a really aromatic flavor. If you haven't had cardamom, it's just very like herby. I would venture to say it's almost like a smoky flavor in a way. But then the little chunks of sugar that are on there, and then the pastry itself has like that sweet component to it.
Or the prosciutto knot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Imagine you have a super flaky, buttery croissant, and then you've taken prosciutto, and you've taken Gruyere, and you put it in the middle of that, and then you cover it in everything bagel seasoning. It's probably a good thing that I don't live near here, because I'd be here spending all my money on these prosciutto knots every day.
Again, that was Craft Bakery and Cafe in Denton. If you go, be sure to tell them that you saw them on Foodie Friday. And if you have any suggestions for Hannah or Mike, send it to us at newsroom@47abc.com.